Hello, and welcome to another Rangaroo cast with me, Rangaroo, and today we are doing another 3v3 for the YOBALaika tournament. So, on the left side playing as Redfall, we got the team YOBALaika with MadMat a tort, Century B, MadMat like memes, and Refleks steal YOBALaika. So, quite some complex names I have to say. And on the right side in the blue, also playing as Redfall, we got Naamarauta, Tiera, and psvsolttu, and they are represented by B5P. So let's just get things going in Sari. Both sides plant down the little markers where they're going to be popping to, and they're taking age to actually get prepared. Be talking on comms on where they're going to be going and what they're going to be doing. And away we go, and right off the bat we already got a few planes, a Yak 1-4 run for B5P, a MiG-25, J7 and an Su-27 and an Su-7. So quite a lot of air power from the start for Yoba. And will Yak get a kill? Yeah, it does get the Su-7, and it might get out of there alive. That'd be pretty good if it can. And yeah, it gets out scot-free. Already got a Smirk. Yeah, Smirk's already being fired, trying to get some light transports. You know, a bit of damage. It manages to get 2, so that's pretty decent. Yeah, there's a Smirk firing. And we've got a bit of helicopter Ross here from B5P Tiera. Got some Sokals and some Mi-25s, and the Sokals are some nice anti-helicopter helicopters. The Ka-52 is round. But it's C9's just firing missile after missile, and it finally gets the Ka-52 a very good kill. Now it's out of ammo and it does get shot down. But the infantry do manage to land to get some special Genotkis, some special runs, Czechoslovakian recon infantry. Now to Guzka shooting at J7. Don't know why I brought it out for, nothing to really shoot. There's going to be getting the Heinz into attack position. And Yoba, they didn't even really send much through history. They sent all their forces down in underneath the 2 transports, a T-82, that T-72. Well, that's 2 T-82s, very heavy armor from Refleks. Needs this barrage in the infantry inside the sector, not really much PT, so not do too much about that. The M3 taking recon, spotting all the enemy units. We've got a T-80M and a T-72 BU being brought out. Got all sorts of heavy armor. These could possibly take out the T-80Us. Bernardino being brought up. My guess is probably going to fire on the infantry in here. Let's just take a look at the rest of the map. It's down here in the middle. We got MadMat pushing it into the forest with some just standard Legions, not even the 90s, and just trying to get control of his forest. This is probably the best way to attack his sector, because once you control this, you can use the forest to attack into the town, as attacking through his big open field into the town is usually quite bad. And all the way down south, MadMat as well, just taking control as P5, B5 didn't even bother attacking it. Where heavy tanks just barraging one another. These chaps are on move up, they're very low in their missiles, so they don't have that long range advantage. This here UM almost definitely runner gets out of there ASAP. Want to keep that alive, that's a very important unit to keep alive. It's 180 points, pure kick out left right, yeah, and we've got the Bernardino firing. On the infantry to the centre. Oscusen's starting to feel the heat. And they're going to be bringing up some infantry to try to deal with him. We've got his Su-22s. As he's getting killed by the BTRs. And some Yuck Days and Legions booking it in. And he's still just using standard Legion. You don't see it very often. People will usually just like bring in the 90s because, hey, napalm launcher. I believe the standard these chaps are only 25 points, which isn't that bad. That's usually the price of a high-end stock infantry. And these guys are special forces, so it's even better. And in the middle, we got MadMat. Yeah, MadMat like memes. Just pushing through the forest. Some just Stu Randys and the LSTRs. As you see some pursuits on top side. And they are doing quite a long-rounded push into Bravo with Yuck 1 days. And they are starting to take bits of India now. And Napalm definitely helped them secure the point. Just to speed things up or even. B5 bomber. Oh. Didn't really do much since the explosion. It's just really the main battles coming up at the top left as these Yacht Rondais going against his back monsters. And just trying to keep hold of his town. Yeah, B5 going to be bringing in some reinforcements. Oh, that's a nice napalm. Just blocking anything from coming in and causing these infantry CV to retreat. BTR-80 just getting some shots of helicopters as they land some infantry in the middle. Just wow, very great push here from Yoba. Pretty much got Echo under air control almost. They attacking it from two sides and they managed to move into Delta. And if they can capture this entire middle lane, this is a huge advantage. And still got pretty much hotel under air control, and there's nothing in it. Just a CV. Just a 5-man infantry CV. These guys could move in with a very small force and take control of it. The only scary thing really being is Concourse ATGM guys, but they're all the way back here. Finally got Mostrucci taking some points in town, but they're going to get kicked out. Just drop 2's no T's, just flank around. I mean, B5, they hardly have anything in here as well. They're pretty much all concentrating up here up north. They're just trying to keep control of India, but losing it. If you lose these 2 points, that's like +3 to the enemy. And you don't really be giving your enemy +3 that easily. And you're already giving the enemy just an easy plus run down here in the hotel. And it doesn't seem like they're really even reinforcing it either. The B5 bomber coming in. This might do a bit of damage. Oh, yeah. Hits a couple light vehicles. They are trying to push through the top side here, but they have it fairly nicely secured. Some loose Andes in the town. And the SPW-8 is flanking around. Yes, drop 2 getting a nice shot off. The infantry going to be moving up. Oh, it's some artillery going down by the basilisks. Very cautious for artillery piece that just sort of one big barrage. Runs a fire with a lot of shells and it's sort of like and Tiera just making his way downtown. He's going to capture the little crossroads section. Reinforcements being brought in forms of MI4As. And YOBA's starting to move a little bit into India. It could easily neutralise this if they just drop a CV down here. But I just got some infantry in here for now. I do have some legions and more directly in this town. A very nice town to keep control of, as it pretty much protects your southern flank. And the deltas being controlled by the special ones. And yeah, Yoba, even though they have pretty much the middle in a fairly good situation, they're not bringing up CVs, here, finally bringing a CV into Lima. But because they need to start catching up on points as B5 in the lead. my forays being brought in. A very nice infantry to look at your enemy rockets. B5P trying to move back in direct. I do got CV into Delta now, but it has been spotted because he special runs our recon infantry. So it might get artillery or bombed in the near distant future. As he spotted the enemy AA. He knows that 3 O's is a very easy target to kill. All put together. No, the MIA getting a very nice kill on the CV. A few row plates and S13, powerful dumbfire rockets. And yeah, B5, they just have very nice control of the top party. I mean, India's fairly heavily dug in. But finally, Yoba bringing on CV to neutralise. Now again, a nice +2 advantage. D72, what are you doing? Charging right up, but that's probably going to get killed. Kind of being shot at by all sides. And B5 just churning in the infantry units. This is a fairly infantry heavy map, especially up top and in the middle. Because you've got a lot of forests, you've got this town here, and you've got the towns and forests up here as well. Down south here, it's an ATGM hell. Just a giant no man's land in this open flat field. As you see the Concourse is picking off the infantry transports with these. If they can hit them, that is. Finally. They're doing quite a piss down on top of Echo. Multibuting an SD-70s. It's quite funny because you've seen a lot of APC on APC action. Both sides not really using a lot of tanks down here. A couple like road place T-72s could really change one side of things. They could kill the infantry transports and the infantry as well as these. But now it's just the machine guns being fired. North bomb, the B5 right there, just nuking the entire sector. And another B5 being brought in from the OBS time. This will get a very nice amount of kills. Oh. Just wiping out most of B5P's forces. Love those B5 bombs, they're fantastic. Yoba just bringing up more infantry to India. It has pretty much been napalmed in the forest section here. And we've got some very high-end tanks. Two just T-80Us and T-90Us technically. They're a little bit close to the infantry. I really want to keep these guys, yeah, close. Just moving them up a bit. Now he's pulling them back, thank God. The artillery starts to rain them from afar. We've got lots of infantry being flanked around south here. Lots of Mark Streckley 90s. So we get in the forest and try and move out to deal with the enemy infantry. Got the B&B-1D, a very formidable opponent. And you don't want to mess with GTS 17 and England out, and you'll tell your infantry a new 1.5. Artillery beams flying down from above. Artillery while they're using what's B5's artillery situation. They got some smirks. This is a so-called transport helicopter they managed to keep alive. Is it just smirks? Yeah, it seems so. What's the Yobas? They got a Kosan, and a Bernardino. That's really about it. Just run Kosan. Let's get back to the action. B5P just trying to take back Echo. Yeah, moving in on the north side. Just bringing in the infantry and the artillery. Also got the fast, yeah, they got the mortars as well. That's quite useful. The basilisks, that's a lot of artillery fire being brought down. Definitely above the rock. Yeah, And all SU7B KO just lay harm in the infantry. And yeah, they're going to be bringing up a CV to retake Delta. More high-end units. KA-52 up there. Valentino and artillery just being fired at. The B5P just tries to clear the forest. They're going to bring in some SU-122s. Very nice. Really nice little infantry coming. We've got a very high-powered gun, light HE gun, and it's a very cheap unit. That will be 15 points. So quite fun. B-52B being brought back, and oh, I didn't notice this. They got a T-80 UK command called India. So when you really want to point under your control, usually put a command tank in there. That seems like what they've done. And so does Gilbert bringing up a T-72 command vehicle. It looks like, yeah, I don't see the oh, they moved the T-80U and T-80U down south to try and support the echo point. Probably for the best. The MPT being brought in, this is a honey badger of infantry killers. It just doesn't care, except for when a T-90 shoots it. Yeah, and it does care. A very nicely positioned T-90, I have to admit. I could actually shoot anything that comes down the road. Try and keep out reinforcements. And yeah, was just shooting down one of these AOPs is shooting down the helicopter. The B5P have very nice control, blocking off reinforcements up here. And that's allowing them to get the infantry from top forest of Echo and start moving down. And they got 3 Spetsnaz in the town. As we all know, Spetsnaz infantry killing machines. So they should be able to clear this out quite nicely. Not too dangerous. Except for the artillery. And drop 2. 1, 3 being brought in, more Spetsnaz. Definitely want to clear this down. But the Moscowson and Don striking out, giving them a run for their money. Probably the best idea to keep these T-80U and T-82 because Red 4 tanks do have that ETGM, and that ETGM gives some very long range capability to these guys are sort of out of ETGM ammo. And they have been spotted, because they are out in the open. Yeah, B5P are just pouring in the infantry now. Anything they can get, but oh, the Valentino strikes again. The MI4A comes in as well. Let's clear up the infantry. Pretty much like B5P, they pretty much got the middle back under their control, they got the point, their home points. And they have a lot of forces down here now, and if you look at Yoba, hardly anything in Lima, so Libri might be seeing a push now. That'll probably be for B5's benefit, you're getting +4. Very nice advantage, going to be able to catch up to Yoba. Then they're in the position to attack them. They've got all their forces very heavily concentrated. And they still haven't scouted up hotel. They're just leaving this place completely blank. I don't care about it whatsoever. Because they could easily take us. They just, if you just bring up their recon a bit just to see it, there's nothing here. But I don't blame us. If you don't get hotel first, it's quite a pain in the ass to take as ATGM infantry, which can just be spread around everywhere. And also it's a little bit harder for B5P on this side because, well, but they can plot ATGM infantry here and they can get some pretty good long range shots to neutralise this half of hotel. But B5P do get the forest line to take advantage of. But I would say that infantry sections are a little bit better as they're more heavily armoured, more heavily defensible. No, on MI28, don't see these guys being used too much. People usually prefer just putting up a KA52 or KA50. Always a nice addition to see. It's not a bad helicopter, just... Well, you could just get a KA50. People just usually prefer Black Hawk or Black Tiger. I forgot that Black Shark, that's what it's called. That's what the KA50's name's called, Black Shark. The one-man tank helicopter. Also a pretty decent DCS sim. But anyway, enough from DCS sims. B5P just have nice controller, just holding on to what they got. Nego's MadMat like means. And yeah, I think it's going to be a GG for him. And yeah, they'll surrender, and yeah, it's a very good game. B5P can create a nice KD advantage, 3k more kills than the enemy. And it did a very good job. They heavily concentrated up north, so they can get that important India section, which is +2. And once you take control of it, it's easy to defend, as you got, you know, all those infantry sections. They did lose the middle early game, but they did take it back eventually, and because they took it back, they got that very nice +3, +4 advantage, and that brought them the victory. So overall, a very good match. And yeah, I think that's all I have time for. It's been another Rangaroo cast. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and most importantly, take it easy.